Pass this around. Y'all got laptop stuff.
Let me take a shower real quick. Okay.
That's thin, but it's leathery and resilient.
Or your bentonite. Wouldn't that make your natural bentonite and shell down hole swell?
Bentonite will yield an 8.5 pH.
Yeah, but he's saying you should always pH to 10.5 before you start running your mud because your gel's going to swell 23 times.
21.
23 times.
21.
It'll only swell 15 times at 9 or whatever.
I've never noticed any difference. Guys, I mudded a well up yesterday that had 13.2 pH. Because we had some serious human contamination. Like I told you guys, we just drilled out shoe and we drilled about 140 foot of cement. And at a 13.2 pH, it didn't affect my mud up at all. I mean, it clavered the mud, made it look dehydrated, and it didn't have the flow properties I wanted, but it didn't hurt it. You can mud up with the pH as neutral. You know, you can mud up with a neutral pH. It's not recommended, but you can do it.
Everybody out there, and I'm waiting for someone. You can't feel me blow my nose, man.
And just fill it up to the third one. But this seems redundant to me, doing it with the 1 cc pipette. Why do that when you can fill a 3 cc up and put a cc in each cup? That'll save you a solid 30 seconds. 30 seconds is a big deal when you're paid by how much work you do, not by the hour or anything else. And if you like time off like me, 30 seconds is a big deal. You guys have a pH meter in here, don't you?
I don't think it's calibrated and counted for accuracy.
You want to calibrate real quick? For the tests that I run in order. It's faster that way. And this way, there's a lot of these little bottles. If you notice after a month, you're going to wear the names of them off. There's two of them, versatile hardness, indicator solution, and phenolphthalein have the same color. So keep them in order in your kit is a big deal. When you've been awake for 3 days and there's no label on there, and it does just, you're tired as hell. You're trying to, you're trying to stay awake. You're trying to maintain. You're trying to do the best you can. You're not going to know the difference. You're going to screw stuff up. The closest chemical supply company is 3 hours away, and you just contaminated your silver nitrate with a whole pipette full of sulfuric acid. It has since now become worthless. And you move from being efficient and effective to being an absolutely worthless mud engineer. 90% of the calls you're going to get are for lost circulation, and the other side of lost circulation, when you stop it, is an influx of chlorides. It's taking on volume. They're going to happen at the same time, and they are no fun. But I take my test. This is the way I do it. It's the way I learned. Next, versatile hardness, buffer solution, 4 drops. Versatile hardness indicator solution, 4 drops, not 5. The test results won't change at all. Phenolphthalein, 4 drops. Okay, I put this one back. I know you guys use methyl orange in here. It's a lot easier to see the color change with brom-pistol green. And it's a lot easier to see at night, which you'll appreciate, especially when you're out there and you're trying to see it. Methyl orange is almost the same color as the filtrate when you break it back. When you get your next endpoint, it's almost the exact same color as what your filtrate is anyway if it's got lig in it. I use this. Keep it on standby because I check both of them at the same time. Have y'all been doing that? Is that what y'all doing?
Nobody,
Yeah.
this is our first time watching
Okay.
water.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Your way.
All right, good deal. Now, that whole deal about adding still water, that's BS. Don't do that. It's a waste of time. The test results are going to be the same no matter what. The only time you want to add distilled water to any of these little cups is if you have a hard time seeing the color change. If you have a hard time seeing the endpoint, then you add distilled water. First was chlorides. I'm going to use